Automatic across-the-board spending cuts will hit the islands hard. Income and other tax breaks will disappear. Already reeling from high unemployment and budget squeezes, the islands could see federal funds reduced for everything from schools to highways to military bases. Vice Chief of Naval Operations Admiral Mark Ferguson at a House Armed Services hearing on so-called sequestration under the 2011 Budget Control Act.
These reductions will translate to reduced flying hours for our air crews, fewer underway days and training for our ships and submarines, and less maintenance for the fleet. We will make every effort to preserve quality of life and family support programs for our personnel. However, we may be forced to make selective reductions in base support services and infrastructure sustainment.
Ferguson says sequestration will reduce fiscal 2013 shipbuilding and aircraft procurement accounts by over $4 billion, slowing or canceling contracts. Army, Air Force, and Marine Corps brass gave similar stories. Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo says DOD would be hit hardest, but many non-defense programs, including food assistance and education, would see significant impacts, though some say food stamps may be spared. Bordallo vows to try to prioritize Pacific realignment funds, key to Guam, and also the CNMI. But Admiral Ferguson's comments are not encouraging.
The potential reductions of the Budget Control Act beyond those reflected in our fiscal year 13 budget submission will translate over time to a smaller force with less presence, longer response times, and reduced ability to provide surge forces in support of our major operational plans and other emergent needs. Under these reductions, we will be unable to execute the requirements of the current defense strategy.
The Pentagon will get socked with more than $500 billion in spending cuts over 10 years, some $54 billion next year alone. The same for non-defense programs. Millions of dollars and many jobs will likely disappear from local economies, and according to experts, could drive the nation back into recession. Congress could choose to cancel some or all of the cuts, but that would add to the deficit and boost chances of a European-style debt crisis. Politically, it's uncertain if lawmakers, fresh off elections, will even be able to make a deal. They've failed to do so for 3 years now, and could simply decide to wait till a new Congress is seated. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC News.